No, but then I also always talk about how the lost art of the soundtrack.
Yeah, the soundtracks aren't really like even I would say the last good one was the Black Panther soundtrack. You think?
Yeah,
It didn't. I mean, it kind of went with the movie a little bit, but not really. It didn't really go with. But I like that because it didn't feel like you was listening to a movie soundtrack when like one of the songs would come on. You'd be like, oh, this is just a decent song.
right.
And you know, if you play a movie soundtrack around, like just driving in the car, it does feel like you just listening to the fucking soundtrack to a movie, and it just doesn't really have a vibe. So yeah, movie soundtracks, get back on that shit. It's just fucking it's a lot of money that could be put in the people's pockets. But I will say, video games, a lot of musicians, like a lot of rappers and shit, are like doing songs to put in video games. Like even fucking.
I actually just found out after he passed, but you know, D'Angelo had a song on Red Dead Redemption 2 soundtrack.
Was it? So it was just the soundtrack. It wasn't music that played in the game.
No, it was in the game too.
Word?
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption 2, like the fucking Wild West.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works.
Which makes sense though, because old black men love westerns.
Yeah, that's true. And Italian movies, like mobster movies and westerns.
Like, do your dad watch?
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Bro, I got my dad a Fire Stick. I got him a jailbroken Fire Stick. All this nigga watches Murder, She Wrote. I swear, my dad called me talking about what's her name? Angela. Wait, hold up.
I don't know nothing about Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah. My dad, like, I told you, like, when my dad will call me drunk talking about Angela Lansbury.
I don't even know who the fuck that is. I have no idea who that is. But yeah, old black people watch some funny shit. They like, man, fuck white people, and they watching goddamn
Magnum PI.
Yeah, watching fucking MASH. Watching fucking Hogan's Heroes talking about, man, fuck these crackers.
What's up, y'all? I'd like to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the We Want More podcast. I'm your host, Anthony Moore.
I'm Asante Mars.
We got Pepsi in between us. As always, we on episode 123. Please be sure to subscribe wherever you listen to this at, wherever you watching this at. If you're watching this on YouTube, I shaved my head yesterday for y'all. And feel free to give us 5 stars, leave a review, leave some comments. Definitely do appreciate the comments. Y'all don't know how much those small words mean. Shit, I was last night I got a notification somebody left a comment on the Spotify, and what did they say? She said I believe it was a woman, I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. But the person left a comment saying that they've been like just re-listening to all the old episodes, and it's been helping them get through the school year out in Germany. And
that's cool,
bro. It's cool because it's what I needed to hear. Is what I needed to hear, because I was at the time I was up working, editing stuff, and I'm thinking like, yo, I need to figure out some way to break up the monotony in this. Like,
what does that mean?
Like, just as far as us just doing something different. Just doing something different, whether that be adding another person to this,
I see.
Different segments.
You want to try to speak German on this?
Shit, that's one language I can't try, but
I mean, it's really close to English.
Nigga, I could barely speak that.
Yeah, that's true. You speak Philadelphia English is different than English. Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah, how you been?
I'm chilling. Fucking,
Yeah, shows as always. You know what I've been doing? So, I think I might have mentioned on here, I've been setting myself on a schedule.
Okay.
I've been setting myself on a schedule to where I'm releasing stand-up clips every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I can't keep holding on to this. It's time for me to release the files.
Yeah. It really
Yeah. So I've been just cause I've been sitting on stand up for a while now, and I'm like, no, let me show these niggas that like what I'm actually doing instead of just like talking about it. I'm like, I need to show y'all, like, So I've been and it's been received. I've been receiving great feedback from that. From people, a bunch of definitely new supporters.
Yeah, it's good to have people pledge their undying allegiance to you. I would love to have that a little bit more often.
Yeah, so I've been doing that. What else has been going on?
I want to fucking You know how girls have like the dude that's like, let me send you $50 just because you pretty.
Yeah.
I want that. I'm sick of these broke ass niggas fucking liking my story and shit, telling me her eyes. Like, I don't mind you that you gay, but don't be broke doing that shit, bitch ass nigga. Send me some fucking money. I'm not for all that bullshit. I ain't about to be fucking entertaining you for fucking free. I'm posting pictures and videos of me skating my shirt off and you just fucking hard eyes, nigga. That's a thirst trap. I'm looking for money. Women don't gotta send me. I'm not gonna ask a black woman for money. Just her car.
That's what they doing. Yo, these gay niggas is real disrespectful.
No, gay niggas do be disrespectful. A lot of times they are respectful. It's just that they don't send money.
Yeah,
that's my only problem. The disrespectful ones, they just get blocked, or just or maybe like, you know, I'll show it to my girl and act like it's another woman, and be like, you need to shape up. I got options. And she's like, can I see the picture? You don't need to see that.
Just know it's somebody out there.
This bitch name is Greg? Yeah, it is, actually.
No, I say they disrespectful because they not courting.
No, they just looking for fucking a hole.
Yeah, they not courting at all.
Like, I'm used to being used for my dick. That's totally fine. Like, yo, what you doing? It's 2 a.m. I need some dick. Cool. I've been there before. I'm not really used to. I'm not doing it with anybody that's not a woman. But I'm used to that like energy. I've never been a hole. That's just a whole level of disrespectful that I'm not really used to. Like, what's up, nigga? Let me get some hole. That's a whole other fucking level of demeaning. I get how women. Actually, you know, women, they sometimes do want to be holes. I guess I don't know. Like, and situationally, but you know, you establish a level of humanity, and then the whole comes in.
Yeah.
All right, that was a really good philosophical discussion about holes.
No, well, since we've done stumbled upon to this, you know what I don't like?
What?
I don't like how feet has gone mainstream. I don't, yo.
It really has. Real. Feet is like some actual. It's going to be to a point where feet is just like a normal thing. Like, it's going to be in fucking.
Feet is like a lips or a cute nose or jaw structure.
Yeah.
Feet is just.
You won't see feet billboards soon.
Yeah, feet. It used to be like a dark web type of experience or something. Honestly, that was like, you know, under wraps. You had the. Hide that you like that.
Yeah, because you know how I feel about it. I really am just not. Like, I think if I were to get a foot job, I would go soft during it. Like, that's how much I don't like feet. But like, for some niggas, it's like this is a childhood dream being achieved, and I'm not yucking nobody else's yum per se. I just really do not like that, and it's weird to see how much feet are just like a thing.
It's kind of like. The way feet has become acceptable online, because I'm seeing a lot of people post, hey, I'm thinking about selling feet pics. Yeah. Or, you know, like they'll say it jokingly, but it's like, you know, you serious.
Right.
It's like you saying it, hoping somebody might reach out, like, shit, I'll pay you for that. Or I'm just seeing people like soft launching the feet on the timeline just to test the waters. Like, you know, kind of essentially dipping a toe in the pool, right? And
that was a good double entendre.
But
good pun.
But what they're doing is it kind of the way feet is becoming acceptable. It kind of reminds me of like when Janae Aiko said you got to eat the booties like groceries. It used to not be cool to eat ass.
And I think, what year do you think that was?
What was that? Was that like 2016, 2017?
2016, 2017. I might have already been eating butt by that time. I might have already been eating ass by that time.
But it wasn't
never expected. First of all,
right.
It wasn't never expected. It wasn't never like, how come you don't eat my ass? Like, nobody would ever ask no shit like that.
That's what I'm saying. Eating ass used to be.
So what's something wrong with my ass? Bitch, it's an ass. The fuck? Man, sometimes I don't want to do that. The fuck? This is the confusion.
Ass used to be an extracurricular activity.
Extracurricular activity.
No, eating ass, that's a prerequisite.
Yeah, you got it. Well, I could probably, I might have eaten like 2 butts my entire life. You know, I'm not eating ass. That's not something that like you should ever even expect from me. I want to set the record straight. I don't just be out here eating ass. I'm not eating no asses. Yeah. I'm not eating asses. I'm eating off the internet. I'm not eating no train station asses. I'm not eating no coffee shop asses. I'm eating asses that have met my grandfather and they're both dead. So it's over for that shit. Unless you got something up your sleeve. But I'm just trying to set the record straight. I do not be eating ass, but I be eating ass. You know what I mean? But feet, I honestly still don't fuck with feet. I don't know what it is. No. Ass is like not if the feet were closer to the pussy, I'd probably eat the feet too. But ass is right next. It's 2 centimeters away. And I'm sorry we're starting dirty so quickly, but this is important because it's gonna be hard to like be niche because every piss is gonna be fucking regular next.
No, because I guess with the feet, right, the thing people aren't understanding is that it's coming too mainstream to where people think that everybody thinks they could just make money off of it. No.
That is true. And everybody's feet is not worth money. Just like my dick is probably worth like $6.
I mean, honestly, for me, even like that's just not something I would ever pay for.
Feet?
Yeah, I don't like paying for food.
Yeah, bitch, I'll go to the beach. What the fuck are you talking about? Pay for feet? I'm going to the beach. I'm gonna buy a nutcracker and just watch feet. If it's like that, bro. So feet ain't worth a goddamn dollar. Titties ain't even worth nothing no more. If titties is fucking, I think it's about time that women play basketball completely shirtless in the summer. And I'm not even saying that as a horny nigga. I'm just saying that because like it's just a lump of fucking flesh. It's made for babies. It ain't made for me. Just because I enjoy it still after all these years of not being a baby don't mean that it's not for a fucking baby. It's not inherently a sexual body part just because I be sucking them. Neither is feet. Niggas suck feet too. You feel me? It's misogynistic. It's patriarchal. Take your fucking when I see you take your shirt and your bra off because that's we leaving the past in the past.
No, that is a good ass point, man.
I really do believe that, but you know, I think everybody's on board with that. But then, because you know how like you're a dude. Like if you play in basketball, you know, at your house or something, you know, you have a family outing. Yeah. You know, you might have a shirt off. I typically will put my shirt on around family. I never really am sure live around family. But as a dude, if you know your aunt, your cousin, your grandmother sees you without a shirt, not a big deal. Right. I do not ever want to, you know, see my cousin's titties or my grandmother's titties. That's kind of when it starts to get the water starts getting muddy. It's like I'm fine. If I'm walking on the street and a stranger's shirtless, topless, and her titties are out, that's fine. I'm not gonna sexualize it. I'm not gonna find it gross. I'm gonna just see titties and be like, they're sitting. Good job. But family, I don't know. I think the titties need to stay in the shirt until we all figure out what we're gonna do in those situations. Okay. Because like, if you live in the same neighborhood as your family, and you and your cousin go to play basketball, you got a lesbian cousin or something, y'all go to play basketball, run into each other, y'all talking and shit. Because that's the other thing, nigga. Like I be at like.
No, I'm just.
In the past couple weeks,
I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying you just like let out these ideas.
Well, so the past couple of days I've been skating at Tompkins, in lower Manhattan, and it's hot. There's a lot of people like skateboarding there. It's very normal for dudes to be there shirtless because we're just fucking hot and sweating through our clothes. Yeah. And I'm having conversations with people, men, women, random passersby, completely shirtless, not thinking anything of it. I don't think they're looking at my fucking body or anything like that. But
the women skaters, they getting hot too.
They get hot too, and I don't think the world. I think the titties should be out, but the world's not ready for the titties. I think we need to get people ready for like we keep working on fucking flying cars and all that shit. We need to get people ready to see titties and not feel nothing at all. Okay. Because you can still. It really ain't a sexual thing. Because like you suck titties, but every once in a while, or maybe. When you're a younger man, a woman might try to suck your nipples, and you gotta let them know, like, hey, these don't work. These are just decoration. These are like fucking plastic fruit at IKEA. Like they're just there to sell the rest of the package. And feet aren't sexual, but they can be made sexual if that's what you're into. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a connection there. I think we're on to something.
No, we got to work out this theory.
We do got to work out this theory because there's something to it. You know, we've all seen people breastfeed, but the reason why it's fine to see somebody breastfeed is because the baby's covering up the nipple. What it is so sexual about the nipple?
So actually, now that you say it, it might not be the titty. It might just be the nipple.
But what is it about the nipple? I think it might just be social because the only reason you get excited when you see a nipple is because they're always censored.
Well, because with the nipples, you could look at somebody's nipples and know how they feel.
And I do like a big areola, you know, like these
like the
drink coasters right here. I like an areola, like just like this. Well, you know, I fuck with a big areola.
Yeah, shout out to Cardi B.
Yeah, she got the motherfucking burnt pancake Jones. I like those.
Let's see.
It's fluffy in the inside, but the outside is a bit too crisp. It's still enjoyable, but that's a good one. Tiny areolas too. Everybody gets a shout out. And Sante's America. So fucking stupid.
Let's see. The World Cup is happening. Have you been watching any World Cup games?
No, I haven't been watching the World Cup games. Actually they've been on everywhere, and I have been peeping them, but I haven't sat and watched the World Cup. I've never been a good.
I sat and watched one the other day.
For 100 minutes?
Yeah,
is it 90 minutes or 100 minutes?
90.
Why do they go? Do they go longer than 90 if it's tied?
Yeah, they go longer if it's a delay or if it's tied.
Okay.
They go a little bit longer.
I respect the fuck out of that.
But it is confusing because I wish they would just count down instead of counting up. But who did I watch? I watched.
Well, that's why America is better than the rest of the planet because they don't know how to count. They don't know how to measure fucking distance.
I watched Colombia, and they were going against Congo. So that was good, especially because around here this is a big soccer community.
Yeah, because it's a bunch of there's no way I can say this to make it sound good, so I'm just not even gonna say it.
But it's a bunch of
ethnicities around.
Yeah, it's a bunch of Colombians. Where you just got your coffee from?
The Cuban spot. Is that Cuban?
I'm not sure. Well, damn, that's a damn shame. I just grouped them together. I don't know.
I think they're Cuban. I don't know, but they be looking good in there.
But
that's the reason I come here, honestly, so I can stop by a coffee shop first.
Yeah,
and they don't pay me no fucking mind at all.
Yeah,
I be in there fucking completely, put together, and they just like, what you want?
Yeah, them baristas at that
they're nice. They just don't give a fuck about me.
Yeah, they the chicks that work in there, they look like Facebook spam.
Yeah, Facebook spam. Yeah. They don't like me. Yeah. They don't dislike me either.
Yeah, I've been watching it. I do want to get more into soccer because, soccer is one of those sports where you could still succeed from a lower class situation. You can still make it.
It's the most universal thing. It's impossible.
You could play by yourself.
Yeah, it's impossible to. No, not impossible. It makes playing. It's like one of the easiest games to play. Like it's possible to play this game with any sort. Like you bit up fucking any sort of round object. You can make a ball, whatever. Just kick it with your feet. You don't need to actually have a goal. Like the goal could just be a line. You don't need a court. You don't need a fucking helmet. You don't need a bat. You don't need a fucking glove or none of that shit. It's just you don't need a net really. You just kick something around, and you could practice fucking being physically fit for soccer just by doing fucking cardio and kicking the shit around. It don't matter what height you are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because I'm looking at it now. It says soccer is the most accessible sport. And because it requires little equipment, so that honestly, that might be why some players in other countries are better than here. We're used to just certain things, where other countries, in other countries they might be playing with no shoes on.
Yeah, I do. I respect soccer. I just have zero interest in it. I've never been able to really enjoy it. I don't really think I understand it. I probably would understand it if I did. But when I watch it, I'm like, oh, this is good competition. And I took an Uber. I don't remember what the driver, where he was from. But I asked him, I was like, who you rooting for in the World Cup? And he was like, any African team. And I said, I didn't even know you could do that. So that's who I'm rooting for, too.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't got to even pick one. Just whoever's African, that's me, too. Also, I love the beefs.
Oh, in the World Cup?
Yeah, because it'd be real beef. It's not just like fucking, it's not goddamn Philadelphia versus Dallas. Like, we ain't never seen each other. Right, it's just like friendly competition. Like, oh, fuck you. These niggas got real, actual beef.
Right.
Like, y'all came through and chopped heads off in my country. When I see you, I'm throwing a fucking rock at your head.
Yeah, because it's different. It's like, before, I just had to throw this rock and you was in a tank.
Yeah, nah, you ain't so tough without that tank now, huh?
So yeah, but yeah, no, the World Cup has been cool. Also, the other thing in sports. So we talked about the parade last time, but it was this woman we forgot to mention.
Oh yeah.
And they actually, we didn't mention her, but throughout the week they identified her.
Yeah.
It was a woman that took a trash can. She emptied out a trash can from the Knicks parade, orange and blue trash can, and dumped all the trash on the street. And she easily identified her. And she was a JP Morgan exec. She was fired from this.
That shit I didn't see coming. I thought that was just a regular, like, insane New York lady just doing some dumb shit. But the fact that she actually... So, there was a trash can that was painted orange and blue. She saw that shit on the street, decided to dump all of the garbage out and take the trash can. First of all, the thing I ain't seen anybody say is... You nasty motherfucker. Why would you take a fucking garbage can that was filled with garbage? That's nasty as shit. With your bare hands, took it home with you.
And then what also makes it worse is like her position. Well, this is how they're labeling it. She was a DEI exec.
Yeah. She was and I don't know if that means she was fired. She was hired because of DEI or she was in charge of DEI initiatives. By the way, It don't look good for the cause.
Right.
Oh, it says oh, no, apparently that's not true. Apparently she was DEI executive at other places, and people are just throwing that at her because she's, like, Hispanic or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, either way, that shit don't look good. Because they already, like, look at this fucking, I don't know, what slur do you pay? I don't even know. I got to figure out what she is before I can figure out what slur they would call her. But they're like, look at this fucking DEI bitch stealing trash cans.
And I will say I'm glad that throughout this, the black people just watched her.
Yeah.
Like in the video, I was so focused on her stealing that I didn't even pay attention to the black people's reaction until much later after the fact.
Yeah.
And everybody, like one guy was there rolling up, and even he had the sense to say, look at this bitch acting a fool.
Yeah, every black person kind of does. And sometimes it's funny when you make eye contact with another one and y'all just both look at each other like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, that makes me think about something else. When I was in Virginia Beach, I fucked up. Mm-hmm. It was a black guy that gave me a head nod, and I didn't give him the head nod back.
Damn, that's a fucking. That's like a violation, man. You can't do that.
I didn't realize that until after the fact, and she was like, "Yo, you ain't just see him just like look at you," and I'm like, "Damn!" Like I wanted to double back and like apologize.
Yeah, that's like somebody blowing you a kiss and you don't catch it. I was like, a black dude nodding his head at you. If he blow that kiss at you, you supposed to catch it, bro. That's a social contract. It's an unspoken rule. And all right, so she stole a trash can.
Lost a great job.
Because I was like, okay, you could just spray paint your own trash can. Then all this shit come out. She an executive at JP Morgan Chase. They're destroying the entire middle class, so they got money. And you can buy the trash cans for like $150. So she either spray paint a regular trash can, buy one, or just go the fuck home and buy a fucking something else
And
not have a fucking trash can in your dumbass house.
I will say it is crazy that she got fired for a trash can. Like JP Morgan just don't have all this cocaine sitting in Philly.
Nigga, that was the first thing I was thinking. Nobody got fired from that shit. They pinned it on the fucking like the boat workers. Like there's like 5 random Argentinian, Colombian, South American, yada yada, whatever. 5 random motherfucking people that don't speak English were in charge of this entire $1 billion cocaine operation. Case closed. So I'm not on their side. I do think it's hypocritical that they fucking fired her for a trash can and not that.
Yeah.
But that was so stupid that it's hard for me to take her side at all. But $1 billion worth of cocaine, and the only people that were arrested were some random motherfuckers that barely speak English, most likely.
And I didn't realize that this was the largest cocaine seizure in U.S. history.
And nobody white had anything to do with it. That's very hard to believe. They buried that shit. They buried the Jewish tunnel story. I ain't gonna never stop talking about that shit. Them niggas was coming out them fucking tunnels like fucking Tom and Jerry. You know he got the mouse hole. He walk out the hole.
Yeah, with his little Mexican cousin
Yeah.
that be coming through sometime.
Yeah, fucking what's his cousin name?
What's crazy about the Jewish tunnels is that like the niggas that was hearing them in their walls
Yeah.
for so long.
So you think you a schizophrenic anti-Semite, and it turns out these motherfuckers is really baking bagels in the fucking walls and shit. It was baking bagels, all type of weird shit. So that is really just one of the most insane fucking stories that happened. It was Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
One of the most insane things that happened in Brooklyn that just didn't really go any further. That's some funny ass shit. Now, I do believe anti-Semitism is a very harmful ideology. But the Hasidics, they be milking that shit, because it's no way you can be like, hey, you can't talk about us controlling the world while we got our own separate government, ambulances, school buses, districts, and rules in our own neighborhoods and shit. It's like, okay, Jews don't run the world, but y'all niggas, the Hasidics, you definitely run this area.
Under the well, we're recording this on Friday. We're recording this on Friday. It's actually the anniversary of Reasonable Doubt. 30th
The
anniversary.
anniversary of Readable Doubt.
Yeah.
We just talked about that's what he's re-releasing, the Target.
Yeah. So the rumor is that it's an album coming out soon. I'm kind of think like I do want a new Jay-Z album. If he's going to be talking about like the content, if the content is going to be like similar to the Roots freestyle, the freestyle he did at the Roots picnic, I would love a Jay-Z album like that. I don't want a Jay-Z album where he's talking about credit and art.
Yeah, I don't want to hear him talk about how to fucking put your inheritance into a trust to avoid taxation after your death so that your family receives all of the money without having to share it with the government.
Yeah, I'm cool off of that. Get back to the bitches and drugs.
Yeah. I don't want to hear about life insurance. I don't want to hear none of that shit. And that's why I don't really. I mean, I did grow up with Jay-Z, but I don't.
But at that time, we grew up with Jay-Z. But at that time, we wasn't listening to Jay-Z for our 401k plans.
Yeah, I mean, that's never been what I wanted from an artist ever.
Now I will say sometimes an artist does break out the mold and do something different that I didn't expect, and I end up liking it. Like, for example, Kendrick going from Good Kid, Mad City to such a jazz-inspired album to even like the Mr. Morale, more introspective, and then like the West Coast sound of the album.
It's new sounds.
Yeah. I like when artists try new sounds and it ends up sounding good. But from Jay-Z, Magna Carta, and 4-4, that didn't do it for me.
Yeah, and Kendrick is always, even from the beginning, just like if you listen to like his mixtapes, there would be, there was some jazzy shit, there was this shit, there was some like hyper shit, there'd be a bunch of different. And the funny thing is, Kendrick Lamar is one of my favorite artists probably all time, and he also just does very corny shit a lot in his music. Like, you ever hear some of his verses, like guest verses? They be corny as shit. Mm-hmm. But that's just what the nature of experimentation. So I can respect that.
Yeah,
But it's always about like being human. Like, I don't give a fuck about your business initiatives.
Yeah, I mean that's always been my thing with Big Sean.
What about Big Sean?
Big Sean, he does put out some corny stuff, but I know it's him being his authentic self.
Right. Now, again, I don't like it myself personally, but I feel like the experimentation does have to relate to some sort of the human condition in some way for people to latch onto it. Because if you just, again, like Jay-Z, he's just a nigga that like to flex on people. He's like, I got more money than you, I got more bitches than you, and I got fucking a yacht, I got fucking cars, and now he's like, I'm way more financially literate than you'll ever be. That's kind of his flex now.
Yeah.
And it's like, I got to fucking, not only am I financially literate and I can influence fucking Democratic, party elections and shit, but so can my wife. Like, that's kind of the flex, and that's not even something that I aspire to be. Right. There was a point when I was a younger man, and I was like, yeah, I want to get money. I want to have all the cars and all the bitches and all the clothes and all that shit. But I don't even give a fuck about being fucking Beyonce's husband and supporting Hillary Clinton for president.
Well, I don't know.
That's not aspirational.
I don't know if you saw this. So with the vinyls that he's releasing, he released a collector's crate, where it's a crate with all the vinyls of every album he's released, except for two. Okay. You know the two that he's not releasing, right?
What?
The R. Kelly albums.
Oh, he had 2 R. Kelly albums?
Yeah.
Collabs?
Yeah.
2? There was the holographic one?
Yeah, the one.
Damn, I did not know about that, but yeah, that's fucking.
Yeah, we just gotta act like those never happened. But
yeah, this shit is all right. 30th anniversary collectors create vinyls. It's $1,500,
and it's like
that's 30% of the earnings of that I would have got from having lunch with you. I decided not to have lunch with you and take the $5,000, and now I got to spend it on your collector's crate.
But then it's like I gotta pay $1,500 for some music telling me that I need to invest my money better.
Literally, man, it's fucking. That's not for us. Not saying just black people, but that's not for the average consumer. That's more so he's selling art in the way that he's always talking about buy some art. Because art is literally a fucking scam. Not creating art. Creating art is just one of the most important things we have. But the buying and selling of art, it's money laundering. It's a very good way to wash up money if you fucking have a drug empire or some sort of illicit income. It's money laundering. It's elitism. It's all straight bullshit.
It's just never always set right with me with art, how so many of the great artists who pieces are worth millions, most of them died broke.
Right. Because some elitist dickhead said, "Oh, this is worth a lot. I'm going to pay for this and then sell it for infinitely more after this guy's dead."
Did you see the video of Jay-Z? I think Beyoncé might have released it. They put out a video of Jay-Z documenting the whole process, taking out his locks. Did you see that? Yeah,
somebody said it's a wig.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know what type of hair treatments this motherfucker got. He probably got goddamn elephant follicles or some sort of weird shit. This nigga probably got goddamn woolly mammoth follicles and his shit from a petri dish. Like, he got money. He got access to shit we don't got. So I'm not going to judge him off of that.
Yeah, because that's the thing when it comes to baldness, right?
Right.
Or just any type of like, when it just comes to beauty in general, you're never really ugly. You just broke.
Right, exactly. Like fucking you at 14 with a bald head, that might have been a precarious situation. Mm-hmm. But now that you're an older man, you work out, you understand how to wash your face and moisturize and everything, you could shave your head and people are like, they'll probably like you more for it. Mm-hmm. You know, you got facial hair and all that. But when you're a kid, you got fucking acne. You don't know how to fucking wash your face. You don't know how to fucking get haircuts properly. You probably don't use the right amount of fucking deodorant and cologne and all that shit. Like all this stuff that you acquire over time makes you attractive. Some niggas is just ugly as fuck though, and that's just how it's gonna be.
The video did receive criticism though.
What video?
of Jay-Z taking out his hair.
Why?
Because throughout the video, Beyonce is narrating and they're talking about the different products that they use. I actually have some of the products in there. Like the shampoo.
You got the Rock Nation detangling conditioner. You got the Rockaway scalp mask. You got Rocket scalp. Rocket hair.
I got the detangling spray for when hairs get stuck in my ass. But people were mad.
Hold on, let's just fucking. All right.
No.
Okay, you good.
Yeah, people were mad. Well, people were criticizing the video because they were just saying that they'll find a way to sell anything. Like they'll find a way to like monetize a product in any fashion.
What do you mean?
Like just them figuring out. It's like as something as simple as you taking out your hair,
right?
Or you doing your hair. They even found the way how to sell products in that. Yeah. And I mean I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, you can't really get mad at a capitalist for being a capitalist a specific kind of way. Like if you a capitalist, I'm gonna be mad at you just off of that. But just you using the tools at your disposal to do what you say you're gonna do, I can't really be surprised by that.
I mean, and nobody gonna promote your brand like you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't take issue with them making that video at all, and even a deeper message behind the video. So Jay-Z was actually saying that he began locking his hair because Blue, like his daughter Blue, as she was getting older, she started feeling self-conscious about her hair. Like this is a young black girl that I'm not sure. I mean, we don't know if she had access to the internet, but we do know there was a time where people, like adults, were making fun of her hair, like the texture of her hair.
I don't remember that. I just remember people saying she looked like Jay-Z and trying to be like.
Oh no, I remember that.
Sly and try to call her like unattractive, which to me, first of all, since when are you supposed to be finding kids attractive? That always bothered me. I was like, oh, this kid's not cute. Well, fucking good. Good. Leave it alone.
That's the problem.
Yeah, like people try to dress their kids up in like tiny little adults and make them cute and shit. And I'm like, well, unless you walking them to and from school the entire way, you better watch the fuck out. Cause you just making a really fucking a vulnerable target for fucking monsters.
Like I just saw the video. You know how people catch online predators?
Yeah, what they catch them and like beat them up or like
Yeah. So I saw the video where this was in New York. I believe this was like around Washington Square Park, where these guys a guy thought he was meeting a minor at like 2 a.m, and they quote him, like told him like, look, we either gonna call the cops or you gotta fight the next guy that comes, right? So they made these two predators.
Oh yeah, you did tell me about that, and I said it was a bad idea because you're just building bloodthirsty pedophiles.
Yeah, it's like you just building this strong predator that can't be stopped.
Right. It's like fucking, it's like Fight Club. Like the guy when he started a Fight Club, he wasn't like a good fighter, but by the end of that shit, he's blowing up buildings. Yeah. Fuck. We keep going like it was like a Russian nesting doll conversation to where I don't even know where the bigger doll was. We were talking about his hair,
and then we was talking about just Jay-Z promoting a product.
Oh yeah. I don't know why everybody's. Like, you can't be on somebody's dick for trying to promote their own products. Yeah. The problem isn't people trying to fucking make money. The problem is just that the way we have to make money or the way people have to work is always, exploitative. That's neither here nor there.
Because even when it comes to the Target boycott, right? While I'm not really not to say I'm not against the boycott, but I'm real selective with what I do boycott. I have to.
I feel you on that.
Because it pisses me off when people choose to boycott.
It does.
I know people that won't go to Target, but been going to Chris Brown concerts.
Message.
That's actually a fucking solid point, because the reason why I decided to stop shopping at Target is because I don't really need anything from there, and if I'm like, if we gonna fucking decide to not shop there, like, okay, I'll do it, but I don't hold like no moral superiority over it. I don't think it's really even that good of a boycott, because it's like, I'm not gonna shop at this place that uses fucking Chinese child labor unless they give me an executive position, like. So y'all not hiring as many niggas to run a sweatshop? I'm not supporting that sweatshop no more. Yeah, that just doesn't seem like. I might be a little nitpicky on that. I don't know, but it's not totally sound. But like they say, the only way boycotts work is if you actually fucking make it to the point where buying shit from Target isn't necessary at all. So you're not buying shit from Target. You're going to buy shit from Walmart, Amazon, just as bad. Most places in America do not have a fucking local economy to where they can buy all the shit that they would get at Target at fucking independent establishments. Mm-hmm. I'm in New York. I'm lucky. I got access to shit that, somebody in fucking Wyoming probably is going to have to travel a lot further to find. Yeah. So it's a little bit privileged to be like, I'm not shopping at Target because they not committed to giving black people high salaries within the departments and shit.
Yeah, because when I perform at a lot of these colleges on the road, right, when I'm in the states like Iowa or a Kansas, some of these towns, Walmart not even just a place to shop. Walmart is the town hangout. Like legit, that's
there's no malls really anymore.
Yeah, that's legit the only thing to do. Like I performed at this one school. I'm like, what y'all do for fun? Like we just go to Walmart, hang in the parking lot.
Yeah, some people, comics are known for sleeping in Walmart parking lots. While on the road. Yeah. In places where you still can do that. I know some places cops come through and they tell the fucking homeless people to get the fuck out, because people like a lot of people will sleep in Walmart parking lots because they were notorious for not being bothered in there. Mm. But I think that's changed. So yeah, I'm not against people doing a boycott, because I'm like, all right, if you got to find something to stand up for. I get it, but go get your goddamn sparkling waters and your motherfucking was it Goodfellow t-shirts or some shit.
No, don't let them know that's where the Goodfellow shirts is. Those the good ones. Yeah. I don't let nobody know where the good t-shirts
are.
At.
Good basics.
No, I wanted to talk about so lately I've been seeing a lot of videos online from former athletes, well, current and former athletes, just talking about how it's easy for the money to go fast. Yeah. And that their contracts isn't actually a lot of money. And I'm gonna play this one conversation. This is from this is Lou Williams. Lou Williams was talking to Spank. They have a podcast together, and Lou Williams was just giving a breakdown on how fast NBA money can be spent.
That's one of the reasons I grew my hair out, so niggas would stop saying I look like Lou Williams. I'm serious.
Yeah, easy numbers game. I do it like this. You make $5 million, 2.5 of that gone. You got agent fees, probably another 50 of that gone. Mm-hmm. You got your dues. A lot of people don't know we got dues for the NBPA. So yeah, you got dues. So everybody put their money in the pot. So you figure you got 450 NBA players. Mm-hmm. I think the dues is 15 to 20 grand a year. Everybody put it in the pot. That's how we able to get our health care and all of that type of shit.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you got dues. Then you got your personal staff. Right. So I'm talking about just the staff of financial advisor. There's probably 1%. Mm-hmm. Agent at a high number is gonna get 4%. Right. But you can negotiate from 1 to 4.
Okay.
So before you look up, you probably at 1.5 million off of 5 with nothing. Damn. And these Benzes that we keep talking about in these mansions and shit, these girlfriends and these Chanel bags, Before you know it, you not a millionaire no more.
Right.
You a high thousandaire. On paper, you can tell a motherfucker, fuck you, I'm a millionaire.
Right.
In real life, a lot of that pie gone.
Just hearing him break that down, and then who else? Because I don't want to just label it. I don't want to make it seem like it's just a black athlete thing. Tyler Hero was on the Miami Heat. He just got traded this week to the Milwaukee Bucks. He just he also gave a breakdown of how he spent. He gave us a breakdown of how he spent $600,000 during his first 5 months in his rookie season.
I think was a Gucci purse for my mom. Gucci purse for mom. I got a S-Class S63 AMG 2020 Mercedes. It was $200,000. That was 19. 20. 60,000 4-door Jeep Wrangler.
That right there. So you buy a $200,000 car and then another $60,000 car, and it's like you can only drive one at a time, and you only in your city for half the year. The other half you on the road anyway.
Yeah, the only thing I could justify, you gonna play the rest of it or nah?
No.
He says he has a private chef. You a professional athlete. I could justify a private chef. Buying shit for your mom. I don't think you could put a price tag on that. But like,
your mom don't need no these.
My mom don't need no fucking Porsche. She rather sit her ass back. She got a Honda now. She getting a newer Honda later. That's all it need to be.
That's what I'm saying. And like, I get wanting to take care of your parents when you get to the league. But it's like, what was they going to do if you didn't make it to the league?
So I heard they do some shooting drills. my dad was fully capable of doing the shooting drills.
That's what I'm saying. That ain't my girl.
Yeah,
that's that nigga girl. Like, yo.
That's really how I feel. That's the beauty of like. That's why it bothers me when people leave their children because they are robbing their child of that like feeling of like I care about my mom, but also like that nigga's responsibility.
Exactly, bro. It's like, I love you, but it ain't my job to take care of you.
Yeah, like even if it's like even if you're not around and it's just like child support or something like.
Yeah.
Leaving a kid to be like, I gotta buy a house. That's some stressful shit, man. I gotta buy a house. A kid, 8 years old, I gotta buy a house.
Like, yo, I should just be at the park just having fun with my friends.
Yeah. Nigga on Zillow. You know, he's 8 years old on a fucking Zillow.
I should be focused. I should be focused on this math quiz. Instead, I'm thinking, yo, I gotta get us out this shit. Yeah,
and that's also there's I don't know where Tyler Harrow's from. He's white. I'm gonna try not to make any assumptions about where he's from based on that. But I will say a lot of athletes come from like pretty shitty backgrounds, like low income shit, and like making it out through some sort of athletics was their best option. Mm-hmm. So they go from like having nothing to having a lot. And if you don't really know what comfort looks like, you probably gonna spend a lot more money than you ever need to on trying to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Cause like I know what it's like to be comfortable and not really spend a lot of money. So I feel like if I were to make a lot of money in the NBA or some shit, I would be like, okay, I'm living like halfway decent right now. Maybe I'll just, increase the comfort slightly, but I don't need to spend all my money trying to pretend to look like something or trying to be comfortable.
Yeah,
because you think like, oh well, fucking, I had no money. Now I got to spend all my money being comfortable. But it really don't take that much money. It's just that's what fucking I don't know. You go ahead while I formulate.
Well, no, I guess it don't take that money. It don't take that much money to be comfortable at all. For me, honestly, that was the beauty of like being broke. Yeah, like me moving to New York broke, just figuring things out. It's like as long as I got a good meal, I'm cool. With Tyler Hero giving his breakdown, right? He breaking down about all the money he spent. He spent $260,000 on 2 cars for himself. Then he bought his mom a car and his dad a car. So he spent more than half his money just on vehicles for no reason.
Yeah. And cars are probably the worst thing you could buy because you probably can only sell it for half of what it's worth.
And I can't feel bad for athletes for going bankrupt when you're spending the average person's salary on a vehicle,
right?
For multiple people.
And all of them are going broke. Like the majority of them are going broke doing this. So it's not like I'm trying to keep up with these guys that have a lot of money and they're never gonna run out. Like you're all gonna run out of money trying to impress each other. Mm-hmm. It's not like you trying to catch up with niggas that's solid, never gonna run out. LeBron and the big names and shit, like them niggas never gonna run out of money.
Right.
But most of y'all gonna run out of money. So you trying to impress them dudes and chicks that like
that's just going to go to the next person with money.
Yeah, like I don't even know why they be going too hard for it. Like fuck some chicks with coochie hair and motherfucking like a $2,000 a month apartment. Like they're accessible and you don't gotta buy them every fucking thing. They're regular people.
And you already in the league. They gonna fuck you just because of that.
Yeah, stop fucking chicks with fucking lasered off pussies and veneers.
And trying to compete with like athletes that don't make the same as much as a LeBron or a Jalen Hurts, but trying to compete with them, with materials, not knowing that the athletes on that level, they get most of their things for free.
You're getting their things for free.
Yeah,
they have a wife that they fucking are committed to, and their wife is like helping them with finances and shit. They got a team.
I'm telling you, that shit a relationship will really save you from a lot of like problems.
Literally, man. You stay out of trouble. Not only do you like, I don't know if you save money. I think you might spend the same amount of money because like buying stuff for women that you don't really give a fuck about. If you already doing that, then when you got somebody you really care about, you gonna spend fucking everything. Yeah. Like there's been times like when I was like in a fucking relationship where I was like, I got my check, like whatever the fuck you want, I'm gonna make it back. Just here's some shit. Yeah. So I don't know if you're saving money, but she's gonna bring like an emotional benefit and maybe her own money and just help you manage the money. So it is a benefit for sure, and it just keeps you out of trouble. Yeah, like you're not gonna be getting in shootouts if you got a wife and a baby at home. Or you might. Some niggas do. A lot of niggas do that. But I think the majority of intelligent men avoid the shootouts and dumb shit.
I don't know. I'm just sick of athletes thinking that the average person is supposed to feel bad for them, and they
think they better than us too. That's the shit that bothered me.
Yeah, athletes got to, because I think Carmelo actually shared the same like sentiments on his podcast, just talking about how like $10 million really isn't a lot. It sounds like a lot, but it's really not after it's all broken down. Yeah,
everybody pays taxes. We know money is less money when the government and shit gets involved.
And also, you don't have to buy that 8-bedroom house.
Yeah,
just for you to sleep in the same room every night.
Yeah, and that's why I gave them a little bit of grace when I said like if you come from nothing, then you really don't have any concept of genuine comfort. So you think you got to spend like a lot to be comfortable and to impress people and have a put on a front and everything. But if you come from like a middle class family, like I know people that was like, I don't know, maybe like parents was making like $150,000 or like upper middle class and shit. You probably realize that you don't need a lot more than that to be cool in life. You don't need 9 cars.
Yeah, because I'll never forget, this was years ago, Andre Iguodala, former player, played on the Sixers, drafted by the Sixers and played on the Sixers early in his career. He was talking about a conversation he had with Kyle Korver, where he said he told Kyle Korver that he bought his mom a house, and Kyle Korver's response was, "Why would you do that?"
Yeah,
like, and that's the thing. Like Kyle Korver, he came from a situation where it was like, "No, the house we got is fine. You don't need no new house."
Yeah, exactly. And
it ain't like you the famous one. It ain't like mom gonna be bringing hoes to the crib.
Right. She don't need like, all she needs is a room for herself, a bathroom, and realistically, if you buying something for your mom, it should be a 1-story home so that she can get old in it and not have to fucking go up and down stairs and all that. Like you got to think long term about that shit. But yeah, I didn't come from fucking. I definitely didn't come from that. I would say something between. I I don't know. I'm a part of the disappearing middle class. Like it used to be you could be comfortable, and then it just got a little harder. Post 2008 shit. So that's where I come from. So I wasn't broke, but if realistically, even if I made like fucking NBA salary, I'm still making stuffed green peppers and unplugging shit when I leave the house. Like I'm cool with that.
And it's nice that because your parents together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful that you get to see your parents at the same time.
Yeah. It's a lot easier to afford one house,
Yeah, because I gotta go to one house, the other one I gotta remember what clothes is at who house.
Yeah. You get 2 Christmases. I get
no. My mom Muslim. It's still one Christmas.
Oh shit.
but
at least they're not both Muslim. Then you get no Christmas.
I get a Christmas and an Eid.
What Eid is the feast, right?
Yeah.
See, I get Thanksgiving. I get Christmas. What feasts are there? Easter maybe sometimes.
Yeah.
So yeah, you lucky,
I get a I get a Christmas tree and a turtle. I get a Santa beer and an orange beer.
What happened to all them turtles, man? I've never known nobody that bought one of the turtles. First of all,
I think them turtles sick.
So they just die, or do they make soup out of them? Are those turtles for soup?
I believe
because they used to sell them little ass tanks. I'm like, there's no way a turtle can actually survive in that.
Nigga, a turtle is not supposed to live in North Philly.
But if you get a big enough tank, it's fine. I've known people with turtles, but I don't think it was those turtles. I might be making this up. There's a bar in Brooklyn. No, I might be making it up. There's a bar in Brooklyn called Turtles where they have turtles and on I think like on weekends they race the turtles and shit. I haven't been to one of the turtle races, but I be seeing turtles and it's definitely never the
like the turtles,
the street turtles,
like the turtles you see. The street turtles. No, I was gonna say like it's never the turtles. The turtles never get the size that you see at the zoo. Like turtles, bro. Them turtles. The turtles that be getting sold on them corners, they be living in terrible conditions.
Yeah. Who even know what the fuck turtles eat? Eating turtles, Cheez-Its and shit.
They got the turtles on a SNAP diet.
Yeah. Your turtle dying because he was eating fucking honey buns and day soda. You can't. You have a tank full of soda.
Shit.
Yeah. Turtles can't eat fucking barbecue freedom twists. Turtles can't eat honey barbecue cheese curls. So your turtle died. I'm sorry if that happened to you.
We talked about this a little while ago, but the trial just wrapped up. Well, the sentencing just wrapped up of rapper Julio Foolio, his killers.
There was 4 of them? 3 of them?
It was, let's see, I think it was 4 men involved and 1 woman.
Yeah, 5 people to kill 1 nigga. That's stupid, first of all.
So
only one of y'all need to be in prison.
The way it played out, right? It was diss songs going back on both sides between Julio Foolio and just other Florida rappers. Now, he was having a birthday party. He was having a birthday party in Tampa and posted to social media, private party, DM me for the address. And I believe the woman, that might be how the woman got involved. Essentially backdoored them.
Right.
Got the address, and I believe passed that along to the guys. And they tracked him down. They were like tracking him down, and they got him while he was trying to get a room at a hotel. So this all like happened in like a hotel parking lot. The 4 men, they were all sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. But I want to play this one video from the one guy that was talking about just saying how, he regrets this and that it wasn't worth it.
Yeah, honestly, I always think about that. Like, just if you end up being the one guy that's like, nah, man, I'm getting out the car. I'm not going. I'm not doing this. I don't want to be involved. All these niggas go to prison and you sitting at home watching Love Island, chilling. You really gonna feel like a bitch? Are you really gonna feel like you a sucker or a traitor to the cause if you sitting at home while everybody else is getting fucking they butthole spinning and shit? Like, really? Does it mean that much to you to be a man?
It ain't worth it, boy. Like, it ain't worth it. Like, me being a rapper from my city and Foolio being a rapper from our city, it ain't worth it. Like, my mouth getting dry, sorry. Like, the dissing, the beefing, the shooting, like, for what? Like, for what? Like, when you sitting in your cell alone, cold, it's lonely as hell in that bed. Everybody leave you. Like, nobody here for you. Like, the ones that's your ride or die, your girlfriends, whoever you love, the only person there for you is your mother. And maybe, like, one friend, maybe. But
yeah. I hope that message gets to whoever needs to hear that.
But you know the people that...
Let's get that nigga the fuck out of here. Who the fuck really needs you to tell them, don't go out and murder people, you gonna go to jail? Obviously, dickhead, what are you talking about? Go get your butt spit in. Like, what dumbass kid needs to hear this? Oh, you telling me if I murder somebody, I might go to prison for an extended period of time? Well, I'm surely not going to do that, sir.
And that's why I was like, I can't feel bad for him.
No,
like just because it's tough to feel bad for people in this, right? Because it's like now after the fact, you might be sorry that happened, but you really sorry because you thought y'all could get away with it.
Yes,
so
that's what it is.
So that's what it comes down to. It's like y'all thought y'all could get away with it, and then y'all would be on the ones making diss songs talking about how we got the ops.
Yeah,
y'all just thought that,
and then it would have been worth it, right? Like, oh, we you up one, and now you're worth it. You didn't get caught. Now, if it meant that much to you, if it means that much to y'all to do this shit, like, it's a lot. I'm not trying to give nobody advice, but it's a lot. Most murders they go unsolved. Mm-hmm. They don't find enough evidence. If nobody talks, usually you guys walk. Like, most murders don't go solved. I would love to feel bad because these are kids. I would love to feel bad for you, but
man, I can't feel bad for niggas like this. I want to be safe when I visit Florida.
Yeah, I think there should be. I'm against the prison system. I think it's fucked up to put teenagers in prison for life. But you know that's the fucking consequence for the shit that you're about to do, and you still do it with your goddamn iPhone in your pocket. That's what the fuck's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's like I'm against prison, but at the same time, I don't want to share a world with y'all niggas.
I don't want to share a world with these niggas. I want to go to Whole Foods, man. I don't want to go nowhere near where y'all at.
I like to make Wawa runs in the middle of the night. I don't want to have to worry about running into niggas like this.
Yeah, and it's like he gonna kill you and then not even stand on it. Like a nigga that can shoot me and not even be proud of it. If you gonna kill me, be proud of it. Actually, no, don't nobody kill me. Scratch that from the record. If you gonna kill somebody else that's not me, at least be proud of it. What the fuck? You took this dude's life and now you're sad?
That's what I'm saying.
And I don't know what the fuck. Like the guy they killed. I mean, they were all involved in the same shit. He could have been a demonic, fucking killer also. And all
no. The judge did say that.
Sure.
Wait, you want to hear the video from the judge talking about it?
Goodness gracious, going and desecrating the gravesite of a murdered relative is, you don't deserve to be killed for that, but you just increased your odds that it was going to happen, and that's the truth. That is the truth. So I'm not at all.
So when he said that, like this one person, he's been standing on it the whole time,
and
like,
I don't have the same smoke for him.
Yeah, because he the judge basically said that, like, you know, Julio, he showed up to somebody else's gravesite doing disrespectful things to the site. So, and I believe that was that person's cousin.
Yeah.
So he's standing, like, he knew what he was signing up for when he did that.
Yeah, and I don't think I really, you know, feel for this kid having to sit in prison for his fucking life, and you know, have to leave his family behind and make them fucking pay for phone time and visits, and you know, they're gonna have to drive 6 hours to see him and send them money for fucking snacks. Like, that shit isn't cool. But at least he was like, fuck it, this is what I'm gonna do. Like, if you're gonna be like, man, I was born into this world, I don't got no other choice, this is something I gotta do. You can't just go to court and be like, hey guys, turns out this isn't worth it. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah,
At 18 years old, at 14 years old, at fucking damn near most ages,
yeah,
you should be aware of this.
This shit ain't worth it. That's why even if you're not going to jail for life, just committing any crime. Like, it's hard to it really ain't that hard to not commit crimes.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I know. Like, I really do have. I have the utmost empathy for people that get caught up in the justice system, and like, I do want to abolish the system as it is, but at a certain point, I gotta be like, look, I'm not joining in on these celebrations of Black Death. Just at a certain point, I gotta be like, fine, I'll listen to the music, the beats are good, but just at a certain point, I'm like, how much Black Death do we gotta celebrate before we realize we shouldn't be celebrating this shit? My empathy's there. I still am against prison, but if it exists, why are you sending yourself there?
yeah. Well, I guess in other news, we was just talking. Well, we kind of just talked about this briefly. The Snowfall sequel. The what
Spinoff?
Yeah. That's the right word. The Snowfall spinoff has just been announced. I think that's coming out this fall. Did you watch Snowfall, the original?
I did up until like the couple. I didn't finish the last few episodes because everybody told me how it ended, and I was like, "Well, that's not something I want to see unfold at all."
No, watching that shit in real time, bro.
I didn't want to see it,
bro. I was stuck on the couch for like a good 2 hours after that. I was sad as hell, but it had the perfect ending, just about how just ego and greed will push you to do things you would have never expected. And I feel like this story had the perfect ending, but I also felt that way about Breaking Bad, and they had a great spinoff.
Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
The Better Call Saul was it was prequel.
But yeah, that was a prequel.
It was a prequel, and then it turned into a sequel. I think in the last season was a sequel. That was really good. I felt like that was like a story that really unfolded nicely. And, you know, those were characters that I was like, I wonder what happened to make this guy into this guy in the first place. And Better Call Saul was a great show. But the characters in Snowfall that this is about, was it Wanda and what's the dude's name in the show? Leon. They're great characters, but I don't necessarily. And again, I hope this comes off the right way. But when you watch a drama about people like in drugs or street crime, you don't necessarily wonder what happens after the movie or the show.
Right.
You're like, oh, these niggas got shot too. Okay.
Yeah. And
what's the nigga named Asante about to be in it? All right, I changed my mind. I'm gonna watch it. This is Asante Solidarity. I'm gonna have to watch the show.
Yeah, that actor was Asante Black. I feel like he
Asante Solidarity.
Was he in The Lion King?
Oh, was he?
That name sounds real familiar. He was Asante Black. He was in nigga look like a stud.
That was fucking unnecessary as shit.
No, he was in When They See Us.
Why was that necessary?
He do. The nigga do. He do have a lesbian look.
Yeah, he does. He does look like a little bit, but he's 24, young guy. Yeah, only reason I'm defending him is because he got my name.
Yeah, he was.
Otherwise, I'd be like, fuck this show and fuck that nigga.
Yeah, he was in When They See Us.
But if he's not good in the show, I will have to request that he change his name to something else.
I am looking forward to this though. I'm gonna definitely tune in. What else did we've been talking about this off the mic. We haven't really talked about this on here, but this shit is just getting worse and worse. You've been tuning into the streams with Adrian Broner and the young kid Dean.
Yeah, and I think I figured out why this is even a thing, because apparently, I think Adrian Broner lost a lot of money, and he's trying to get to a point where like he doesn't have to work anymore, and I think he sees how much people are making the streams. Yeah, I think this is like a last ditch effort for him. Yeah, but I think he's just building a case against himself.
Yeah. As I watch these Adrian Broner streams, it's only a matter of time before we witness an assault.
Yeah,
and
or somebody just fucking shoots him. No, because do you remember the fucking shit where he was gambling and he didn't want to give up the money?
Oh yeah, with Kodak.
Yeah,
that was crazy. Seeing that he's putting himself in a dangerous situation, and that Kodak Black is the voice of reason.
Yeah,
and in these streams, I mean, just watching somebody with his level of skill, because his body is clearly failing him.
His brain too. He's clearly got like severe CTE and like probably depression or some shit. Like he's acting super erratic in the way that like this is like some fucking Aaron Hernandez level of insanity.
But he's a trained, like just having that level of skill. Having that level of skill mixed with dark liquor,
and
it shouldn't be on a loose.
No, because his threats are not necessarily like if somebody like him that I know is a champion fighter and all that. Like his threats it's scary, I guess, but it's not necessarily like, oh damn, I'm so scared, I don't have to fight this guy. That's not my thought. I'm like, oh, I gotta shoot this nigga. Yeah. Like you get shot. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like him threatening somebody. I'm scared for him. Because who is going to go one-on-one with Adrian Broner?
Right. I've been loving all of these videos. But
some of them are hard to watch just because, like, the ones where he's, like, hugging Amber Rose too much and she's like, stop. And he's like, it's...
Yeah. Those were the ones. Seeing him interact with Amber Rose, and even it was a video where Amber Rose was, like, drinking a coffee. And, like, he came up and, like, drunk her coffee from the straw, and just him crossing that barrier showed me that when he gets too comfortable, he's willing to like really push his limits, and it might go too far.
And not only that, to where he might actually victimize somebody, but you know how like some woman accuses a guy of something, and he's like, "Oh, this bitch lying."
Yeah.
And everybody's like, "Oh, that's my biggest fear, like a bitch lying on me." But y'all niggas don't act like it. Like he's not protecting himself from false allegations at all. So anything that comes out, what the fuck would I believe after seeing this pattern of behavior? You know,
right?
He's not protecting himself, and he's fucking bothering other people.
This is how people must have felt watching Nature Boy, like the Nature Boy, the cult leader.
Yeah,
like this must be how people felt watching those streams, like watching him
compiling evidence and shit.
Yeah, it's like we see how this is going to play out, and it's not a good ending.
I just don't see why the nigga don't do some sit-ups. I'm like, I drink, I do sit-ups. I've been on a couple benders this year. I definitely did not develop a fucking Barney pouch at any point in time. Also, who is this kid that he's hanging out with? Like, how do the streamers even get big?
He been streaming. I mean, he been streaming for a while. I mean, just consistency, honestly.
Just doing it every day. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if you are like, especially if you start from when it first started being a thing, people can watch another person's life, because you know most kids are fucking just in the house being losers, watching other people have fun. That makes sense.
Yeah, you know, that's one of the biggest YouTube pages is a young kid where other kids just watch his videos playing with toys.
Yeah, that people watching other people play video games. That shit don't make no sense to me. I know how, because video games, they do take a lot of time, so I get like watching a game to see if it's worth your time. But like niggas will watch somebody play a game that they never intended to play and aren't gonna play, and they'll just watch somebody else play that shit. I'm like, go outside. The fuck?
Let's see.
Don't try to get a hand job, you fucking loser. That don't mean it's gonna happen, but try. What the fuck? These kids not even trying to get hand jobs. That's the shit that bothers me. It's the lack of the attempt. Kids aren't trying to get hand jobs. Men aren't approaching women in public and asking them. Even if you don't get the woman to like you, at least you expressed a level of kindness, and the universe continues to rotate and the kindness spreads. Karma's a thing. The energy you put out there comes back to you. But if you like Terry Crews in the house jerking off for 13 hours, that's creating a demon.
This is another story we haven't talked about. It's been unfolding, and I really haven't talked about this because just trying to be respectful to the whole situation. But the Nancy Guthrie situation.
Who the fuck is that?
You know Savannah Guthrie? She's on one of the anchors on the Today Show. You ever heard the story about one of the anchors? Her mom's been missing for months now.
I have not heard about this at all.
God damn. Well, I guess you don't watch the news.
I don't watch the Today Show. I do watch Fox News sometimes, like on YouTube. Like whenever I see something, I'm bringing this up because it's a Fox News clip. But I will watch Fox News whenever like a news story appears, and the information that's given in the news story is pretty black and white, and is pretty easy which opinion any sane person would develop on that. And I like to see how they try to spin it sometimes, because they're pretty masterful with the way that they can take something that's pretty cut and dry and make it something that an old person could get mad at. In this
situation, Savannah Guthrie, she's one of the anchors on the Today Show with Al Roker and
damn, Al Roker's still around?
Yeah,
go him. He's been around too long to not catch no allegations, not get fired for no weird shit. So that's a legend.
I mean, one of the anchors did. That's what
that's what I'm saying.
Matt Lauer.
They was cleaning house. So I'm like, not only is he a legend, he lost like a fuck ton of weight over time. He's been around all this time, but he just ain't do no fuck shit either. At a certain point, not doing fuck shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna congratulate you, but I'm gonna still be like, go ahead, nigga. You ain't touch nobody. That's what's up.
Yeah, Al Roker's on here. Carson Daly. Forget this other black guy name, but Savannah Guthrie, her mother, disappeared, and it was a ransom note. I believe somebody, the note said they wanted a large amount of crypto, and then they just recently, matter of fact, let me pull up the exact.
That's fucking insane. I have not heard about that at all.
Let me pull up the exact details of what they wanted. So yeah, so her mom was abducted from her Arizona home, and which I believe Arizona has like a large elderly community, right?
I don't know.
I think so. I think Arizona is one of those states where you go to retire, similar to a Florida.
That makes sense. That actually does make sense.
So her mother, mother.
It's like the West Side's Florida, maybe, because if you in California and you're like, I want to go somewhere where there's nothing going on, Arizona makes sense.
Yeah,
so that's a good point.
So her mother was 84 and I believe also had like health complications, and she was abducted early on February 1st, and that was when they received the last communication from her pacemaker.
Oh no! All right. I think within that, I think we cut right here. We cut and then resume. But here's my actual thoughts on this. I don't give a fuck how much money I have. 84-year-old mother, $4 million, not worth it. My mother at 84 is maybe worth $1 million. But you talking about $4 million so I can get an extra week with her? Like, come on, nigga, I'm not doing that. All right.
She on a pacemaker already.
Yeah, like, nigga, you doing this shit probably killed her already. The fuck is you asking for $4 million for? This is pretty fucked up, so we can cut this for sure. Let's cut it. We'll resume after. Let's straight faces again. Let's get back to straight faces and then resume. I'm not talking about her. I don't know how she feel about her mom. I'm just saying my own family. We got the kind of agreement that's like, if a nigga take me, he got me. That's all it is going. That's all it's got to be.
Yeah, like don't.
At 84?
You taking an 84-year-old mom on a pacemaker? Like, come on, don't act like this fresh mom. This a refurbished model.
Yeah, if somebody got my mom right now, I'm definitely gonna, go Liam Neeson and or try to come up with $4 million in Bitcoin. But 84 years old. That's why it's probably really heart wrenching. Cause you're like, I do want my mom back.
Right, yeah, and
I want my mom back.
And that's why
I would do anything for one more day with her. But $4 million, she about to go.
And that's why I really feel for her. And I've been trying to not speak on this because
you shouldn't have let me. You shouldn't have told me this existed. You can't use this. I don't want to look like this in the public eye. You can't use this, but no. Patreon wise, I think you can't let people gonna have to pay to know how bad of a person I am. You can't just let people know I'm a terrible person for fucking free.
So the initial email they wanted.
Wait, hold on. I'm still smiling. Wait. So we're gonna cut it back in now.
All right. The initial email they wanted $4 million in Bitcoin.
Okay.
And then they just sent a follow up to that saying that her mom passed away.
Oh, what? Like the kidnappers?
Yeah, the kidnappers. They said her mom passed away. And they buried her somewhere out there.
And are they still asking for money or something?
I think they might still be asking for money because
for like the location of the burial. That's insane.
I mean, because even then you still wanna give like a proper goodbye.
Yeah.
Like the family, So that shit is
that's really stupid of them.
So that's the thing is like
this is meth head. This is like meth head shit. This has to be some fucking kind of meth head that has a goddamn like a Bitcoin wallet. He has like fucking 0.06, like 0.00006 of a Bitcoin.
And even then, it's like
this isn't a smart crime.
Yeah, because even then, if they do send it somewhere, it's like it would have to be tracked, right?
What do you mean, the Bitcoin?
Yeah.
No, that's kind of the beauty of it.
Oh wow.
There might be ways to track it. That's why I think meth head would assume that there's no way to track it. There might be a way to track it, but there definitely is a way to get away with a crime like this. I just disagree that the people that kidnapped an 80-year-old woman and demanded $4 million were the kind of people intelligent enough to pull this off.
Yeah.
Like, it's just fucked up. Like, they just fucking, it was for no reason. Like, she's 84, dude. You can't survive a fucking kidnapping. You'd have to kidnap her and put her in like a very comfortable situation.
You would have to kidnap her and put her in bubble wrap. Bro, at 84, the smallest thing will take you out.
Yeah, you can't. Like if she falls, like any sort of like bang will cause an infection and take her out.
And so yeah, they said they're like questioning if they did the wrong thing by not paying the $4 million up front.
I mean, well, that's always been my thing about ransoms because I don't understand. So the FBI is saying they should have paid it, but is that how it always works? Do
you pay it and then hope you get your money back?
Yeah, like do you pay it and then try to track it, or I don't understand what the policy is here because you can't make somebody pay their own ransom for their kid, can you?
Yeah. So I guess it says what the FBI did, they put a small amount of money into the wallet, hoping that they would transfer that out. But they didn't. Like they just left the money sitting there to this day.
Hoping they would transfer it so it could be tracked down. So if law enforcement is saying they made a mistake, I believe that. If they're admitting to the fact that they might have made a mistake, then they fucking clearly did, because they'll never admit fault in anything unless they actually did. Let me see an actual. Okay, so they're saying like the fact that it went down this way shows that they're not, professionals. But Obviously, they've kidnapped an 84-year-old woman. They should have kidnapped the fucking anchor. I guess I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to give ideas. I'm just saying, like, it's just the reason it's scary is because like dumb people are dangerous.
Exactly.
Well, here's the thing that I think. In my own position, I think my parents wouldn't pay that for current age me. At like $4 million, they'd be like, we got a couple other kids, we're good. This nigga wasn't generating no income in the first place. And they wouldn't like feel good about it. I'm not saying they would be like, oh, whoop. But I think they would come to the right conclusion. I'm not worth $4 million, nigga. I'm worth fucking $2,000 right now. Why the fuck would I be worth $4 million just because I'm about to die?
You costing them money.
Yeah. My mom credit ain't shit now. You telling me I could fix my credit if this nigga get kidnapped? Thank you. My parents would send a thank you note if I got kidnapped right now.
Yeah, I'm surprised you ain't hear about this.
No, I didn't hear about it at all. I don't. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, it's sad because it's a whole unprecedented situation.
Yeah.
Where it's like
It didn't need to happen. Like,
I mean, it's just unprecedented in the sense of you got this woman you got a news anchor having to give the breaking news on her own life. Like, she's used to, talking about these other wild stories or scandals that's going on in around the world.
yeah.
And now she's having to like report her news voice on her own life. So that's sad.
Breaking news. My mother has been kidnapped. The news voice. Breaking news. I have been crying myself to sleep for about 7 days straight. This just in. Somebody shot my dog. Actually, they should let me do, like, if you get into some sort of trouble or something, you should be allowed to like put on the suit and the voice and report on your own story.
I'll roke her like, and here's what's going on in your neck of the woods. my mom. This is fucked up.
Yeah. Now, what else do we got? Because we might have to fill some space because that just got out of hand.
No, the only other thing I really had on the docket was Obama.
Oh yeah.
Barack. He sat down with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. And they on the All the Smoke podcast, and he was just talking about. He didn't say the name, but he was just talking about how people get tough behind their phones. And
it's like, nigga, you get tough behind your phone. You sent all the drone strikes you done sent.
You ain't pull up.
Yeah. Oh, you get tough when you're not in front of me. Same to you. I ain't see you fucking pull up to them weddings with a goddamn shotgun. You push the red button on them motherfuckers just like he do. I really do not. Obama has made me not like him over time. Like, I was willing to defend him at post, Trump years just because of all the racist attacks he's had to deal with.
Actually, I saw Bill Burr just talking about that.
About what?
Burr was just saying how actually the last good president we probably ever had was Jimmy Carter.
Yeah, I would completely agree with that. There's not even any single person that would compare. Like, whether or not he did a lot of things he was supposed to do, as far as like being a person that seemed like he didn't want to fucking engage in wars. And first of all, the first thing this nigga did was bail out the banks after the crash. Yeah. And whether you think it was, he had a choice or not, I don't give a fuck. He still did it. Fuck him for that. He ain't bail out no niggas. Kim Kardashian bailed more niggas out than him. So I just don't like that. I don't like that he's black now. He wasn't black before. Before that, he was an American. I'm an American. I am the president of all Americans. So not every black, like,
The other thing that I had that happened in the news this week, Big Tigger got arrested.
Damn.
Yeah, he got arrested for battery and child cruelty charges.
Damn, he had a kid in the basement. Still stuck on the basements to this day.
You can't freestyle your way out of this one. Yeah. I don't know. You got anything else?
Nah, I gotta pee.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Well, as always, man, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. Definitely appreciate y'all rocking with us, taking this journey. No questions this week. Forgot to reach out to y'all, but as always, if y'all got any questions, y'all can feel free to send those whenever they come to y'all mind. I'm always here listening, ready to talk to y'all.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely
Just send them a picture of your feet and say, "Are these pretty?"
Yeah, so definitely appreciate y'all. And follow us on all our social media. Just keep supporting us, spread the word, all that good stuff. And we out. It's been a good one. I'm Anthony Moore.
I'm Asante Morris.
Thank you.